Hey guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. How are you today? I am good, thank you. I tried to film this intro once and I babbled. I was like 5 minutes in, just babbling away. And I thought, we need to do this over. How are you guys? I hope you are well. Today is another installment of Weekly Product Pan. It is where we randomly select one, or in my case, 2 items to work on throughout the week. This was created by Becky over at Becky Loves Kanga. I will have Becky's link down below so you can go check her out if you are interested in this kind of project. She has been doing this for quite a while, and it's a great way to put your hands on your makeup, work on it a little, and then randomly select a new item. Because I know before I did this, one, I was burning out because all I was using was Project Pan products, but 2, all the rest of my makeup was being neglected because I was working on my Project Pan products. It's kind of a catch-22, isn't it? I really like Weekly Product Pan. It has helped me. One, it has helped me think outside of the box. It has helped me play with makeup that was being neglected, but it also gives me an opportunity to really see what is in my collection and not, because I have found myself playing with more than just these 2 items that I pick, because sometimes I want to try a different look. I want to see, oh, I have that blush, maybe it'll go nicely with this eyeshadow that I drew this week, so on and so forth. So I have found that about Weekly Product Pan, that I have actually increased my usage of all of my makeup in my collection, which for me is a total bonus. Okay, last week I drew 2 items. I drew an eyeshadow, and then I had to scroll down to number 7 to get a non-eyeshadow item. The reason why I choose to scroll down is because I started drawing 2 so I could get use on more than just my eyeshadows, because for a while all I was drawing was eyeshadows, and I just felt like I needed to put my hands on the other items in my collection. So when I upped this to 2, I said, Lori, if you draw an eyeshadow, then you've got to find the next item that is not an eyeshadow if you're going to go up to 2, otherwise you're defeating your purpose. So I did that, and I usually have to scroll down. First one I drew was my eyeshadow, and this is from the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette. I drew this matte shade right here. It's from the Virgo. Is it from Virgo? Yes, it's from Virgo. It's a beautiful dusty pink, and I found that whenever I used this, I also used this because they just go nicely together. Today I have this on all over my transition. I used it to buff out edges, but also pull it down to soften what I had in my crease. Then I took the shimmer shade in Virgo and I put it in my inner corner, and then up onto my, just the beginning of my lid there in the corner, just to help brighten it and open up my eyes. Then the other item I drew was this Kokie eyeliner in Royal Blue. I love the formula of these Kokie eyeliners. This is the only Kokie item I own, which is unfortunate because I really like this formula, and I would really like to try more of their products. I would especially like to try more of their eyeliners. But that is Royal Blue. I do have it in my waterline today, and that is where I have worn it. Every time I have worn it, it's too vibrant for my upper lid. It's just a little too much for me, but I really like it in my waterline. It just, you know, I may be getting old, but it kind of gives a little vibrancy, a little lightness to my waterline, but it just gives my eyes some vibrancy in life. So I have really enjoyed using this eyeliner, and I would love to get my hands on more because they really are nice and lovely to work with. All right, so let's jump in and draw for next week. Oh, do not tell me I deleted this. I already have it in my randomizer, I hope. So let's hit the randomize button. I know the screen is empty, but I think it's because I have so many items in there. All right, we have, nice, we drew first two items is a highlighter and a gloss. So let me go pull those two items and I will be right back. I thought it would take a lot longer to find my gloss because I don't really have a way to store my glosses, so they're all just in a bucket. And I have a lot of NYX glosses, so I thought this would take a hot minute, but it didn't. It was actually the first one I picked up, so of my NYX glosses. So I'm glad. Leave me a comment down below. How do you store your glosses or your liquid lipsticks? I would like to know. I have tried different ways to do it, like mugs, to buckets, to little plastic containers that they're just kind of like a bucket. They're laying down, they're not upright. But let me know, how do you store your lip glosses, liquid lipsticks, things like crayons, lip crayon, because I would really like to find a way that I can store them where I can, you know, see what I have more than just, I think I might have something like this and going on the, okay, let's get back on track of weekly product pan. The first thing I drew was my single highlighter by Cover FX, and this is in the shade Moonlight. This was my favorite highlighter for the longest time, but it hasn't had a lot of love lately because I've had highlighters in projects and whatnot, but I love this highlighter and I am so glad that I drew it because it is just pretty. I'm gonna tap some on there. I just really like this, and it's still really soft and creamy in the pan. I thought it might be a little dried up. Like I said, I haven't used it in a long time, but nope, it's still soft and creamy and just delicious to look at. So Moonlight is probably the darkest champagne that I like. I have Becca's Champagne Pop, and while it is beautiful, it's just a little too dark for my liking, which is funny because I have other highlighters that are darker, you know, than Champagne Pop, and I like them just fine, but it's just something about the tone that I have a harder time wearing Champagne Pop than I do Moonlight. But I wonder if I wear them together, if I would like that, because if so, if it is, I will do that. One, so I can get some traction on this, but two, so I can play with this highlighter. So yeah, I think those two might work. We'll see. One has more of a yellow pull, and then the other, Moonlight, has more of a peachy pink pull. But together they look very pretty. So I'm excited for Moonlight. Maybe, like I said, maybe it'll hang out longer than this 1 week, just to help me through Champagne Pop. We will have to see. All right, the next item is my lip gloss that I was surprised I found so quickly, and that is my NYX Butter Gloss by Tiramisu. I love tiramisu. And I think I'm getting low on my tiramisu. It, you know, it gives me some color, but not a whole lot because it's about the same shade as my lips, but it, I don't know why my lipstick didn't stick around today. But I like it because it's pretty close to the shade of my very pale lips. So this is a great gloss for those days. Those no makeup days. It doesn't look like I have anything on but maybe a clear gloss when I'm giving my lips just a little bit of color. I love tiramisu, so I'm excited to have this in rotation for this next week. I should just leave it out and use it more because I love it, but then I would not grab the ones I'm panning. Does that make sense? I would choose this over them. So I'm glad I'm using this week. You will probably see it in every look. That I do because I love tiramisu. Oh, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. All right, that is all I have for you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying Weekly Product Pan. If you are, please give me a thumbs up. That lets me know that you are enjoying the content I'm putting out, but it also helps my channel as well. And if you're just kind of lurking and you liked what you saw, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to be notified whenever I upload. I try to upload 5 to 6 times a week. Sometimes it's more, but lately it's been less. But that's usually my goal, is 5 to 6 times a week. But that is it. I have babbled on more than enough today. You guys take good care, be safe, and I will see you on the next one.